dancing in their line, past that we could never run. Oh, they were dancing way up high. Stars were dancing in their line, the future we will never run. Dirt on our feet was bone dry, it was bone dry. Thought another goal is all we needed. Taking second chances, still we bleed. And when all the love had been depleted, we had but no choice to concede. As the stars were dancing in their line, past that we could never run. Oh, they were dancing way up high. Stars were dancing in their line, the future we will never run. Dirt on our feet was bone dry, it was bone dry. Could be the sunset, or just the look in your eyes that shine so bright. Reach out over the ocean waves and try to come to life. Don't let go of the bright blue sky, because the future's looking far too light. Are you ready for a long dark ship to set sail and carry me through the starry night? Dream of me whenever you are feeling oh so lonely. Try to leave your fears behind. We are locked in an orbit racing round the dots of lonely worlds that may collide. Keep your eyes on mine. Surface of my heart, the feelings never gone. A brave adventurer like me, members everywhere that I've come from. Keep your feet to the vacuum sky, 'cause it's surrounding us out here. Follow the trail of the stardust of the ones that came your fears behind. We are locked in an orbit racing round the dots of moonlit worlds that make a ride. Keep your eyes.
All right, hey guys, welcome to the fourth round of the Open Premiere. Seems like we had a few technical difficulties, but we're back, and it seems like we have picked the map, which is Inferno. Honestly, I love this map, and I love how much they've changed this map. It seems like our players here are just finishing up their warm up. How are we doing today, Will?
Oh yeah, we're doing great. As you can see, these players are hot and ready to go on Inferno. So, what do you think of these CS2 changes so far? Do you think that's going to affect these players' performance? How have you seen this the CS2 update affect these players?
I'm not really sure how it's affected these players in particular, but I do know that a lot of the changes. Oh, that is interesting. uh, that was rather unprecedented. Oh wow, a bit of friendly fire happening here in the lobby. Not sure what that's about. But anyway, to answer your question, Will, I do think that just the changes to all of the maps, especially this one, like I've seen this map before. I think we all remember what the old Inferno looked like, but I think just the overall change in the art style and the look it might be a little distracting to some people. Not sure if that's gonna be true. I'm not sure how much that is important to these players. By doing that, if it was me in this situation, I would probably be lost in the scenery and maybe like miss a few like headshots simply because like, oh wow, that's the guy there. But yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on in the game right now. I think there's a little situation going on we're not aware of.
Yeah, it looks like there's probably an error with the custom match. They might be resetting it. Not sure what's happening, but just stay tuned, and we'll get back to you guys.
The game has been canceled. I think, yeah, there definitely was some issues on their end that we're not aware of. Um, but yeah, I do think I absolutely love this update. I think what Valve did here really kind of shows how like, oh, we've seen like how people like a streamlined experience, like a more I'd say active UI, a bit more updated than the older global offensive like interface back in like 2012. I think they updated for the purpose of like, hey, let's make a better like playing experience. And I think it also has something to do with Valorant success because I did notice a bit of a resemblance to their buy system when I saw the new buy window. Um, so I do think that I think this is a good change. I think there's a lot of nice quality of life things that they did here that really makes the game pop out more. And of course, with all the transfers of your data over, like you're not losing anything. Like I got a knife I don't want to lose, so if I lost that knife, I would have been a little disappointed.
Oh
But
yeah, if they got rid of
yeah,
those knives, there'd probably be riots on the streets for sure.
yeah. I again, the game is pretty brand new, at least as of right now. It's been like a few weeks since its official release. So I guess there's still a few things that need to be kind of polished out. Like again, the new look of the maps. Like again, example, Inferno looks amazing. I'd say looks amazing. They changed like the cart is just now a truck. Like little details like that kind of shows how the game has evolved and has grown more modern in a sense from its older roots.
Yeah, so since CS2 has been updated, or I should say CSGO has been updated into CS2, there's probably a lot of viewers who are new to this game. So we'll go ahead and try to break down that map for you guys once we get back in. But it looks like we're taking a little bit of a time to get this second match to be made. So we do apologize for that inconvenience, but yeah, we'll get it ready for you guys as soon as the players are ready. We'll touch on the first map, which should still be Inferno, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to change. I'm pretty sure it's just you have to set it up again. Um, it was a little late. We have no idea what's going on. But again, I guess we can kind of start talking about it a little bit now, since I think we saw a little bit of it at the start. If we're up for that, of course.
Oh yeah, we could do that. So let's talk about that B site. So for most Counter-Strike maps, you could say there's typically two big routes to a map. There's that main side, and then there's that mid side that takes you to B site or A site. But
Right.
Inferno's a little bit different. If you wanted to touch on that.
Yeah. So with B site, you can only push through one angle from the terrorist side, which is banana, which is a little unorthodox for a Counter Strike map because, again, like you said, most maps have a mid area that leads to both sites, but on Inferno, mid only leads to A, which is very interesting for, let's say, when you're pushing B, you have one choice but to maybe run through a few grenades to get there. But again, with the trade off, there's a bit of a trade off there where A site, you can push through at least like three different ways. You can go through short, you can go through apartments up to balcony, you can take the long way around to arch over to long, which is completely devastating if you're not prepared and you're in the wrong spot. Whereas like B, it's only one lane, so if you throw one Molotov down there, you're gonna stop that push for a while. So it's definitely a bit of a balance there, which I think it's why people love that map so much. Banana is very iconic for some of its insane plays. I think I've seen quite a few collaterals in my time. And pushing A is definitely it's a little scary sometimes defending and pushing it because you don't know, is someone sitting in pit, is someone sitting in graveyard waiting to shoot me in the face with an op. It's not the greatest feeling, but it does add to the map a little bit. And I would like to say that let's say second mid is very rare to see. I've never seen a second mid on any map from what I recall in my time playing. And I think that it adds a bit more I'd say depth to that side of the map in comparison to B site, where it's very straightforward. I think it's like two very opposite sides of the spectrum that are portrayed perfectly, and I think it's just completely enhanced by CS2's updates.
Oh yeah, and I agree entirely. It'll be interesting to see how these players play on this map once we get that started. But yeah, so the Knights have CT side, if I'm aware of that. Would you happen to say that that is a advantage or disadvantage into the first half of this map?
Um, when I like to play CS, I prefer to start on T side because defending is usually most people's better side, which is including me. But I would say that starting defending kind of lets you know the playstyle of the enemy team. Like, are they the type to have like a lurker, or do they all just rush the exact same site? Like, if they're pushing banana, is it all five of them, or is it just four of them? One person's sneaking through A, catching picks. It's a very good way to kind of tell, oh, what are they going to do, especially when it comes to their defense and how they're going to be watching like their own angles, because odds are, if you're planning on flanking, if you are that worker, right, you're going to be watching out for workers when you're defending. So I think that even though playing CT, I think is a disadvantage here at the start, because you don't exactly know what the enemy is going to do. I still think that it's balanced in a way where you can definitely make something work out of it if you kind of learn through that disadvantage, if that makes sense.
Yes, 100%. Yes, that makes perfect sense. It's going to be pretty interesting to see how they work around this map, to see who they delegate the lurks to, who's going to anchor on what site. And I'm interested to see what the enemy team is going to be doing as well. And hopefully that this is a close and entertaining match for the viewers. But let's see, maybe you guys who are new to Counter-Strike 2 can take some tips from these players and put them into your own ranked games for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. I would say that watching pro play, or well, yeah, pro play is definitely a good way to learn some macro micro strategies. Maybe aiming is something you do in your own time, but you can definitely learn team comp and synergy through watching these players. It's not just jumping into a game and just going whatever and pointing your gun. There's a bit more to it than that.
Oh yeah, 100%. And looks like the map is back up. I think the players are just warming up really quickly. And once that warm up is over, the match will get started.
Yeah, we're just gonna give them a bit of time. Seems like I think I think they're still fixing some stuff because normally the warm up would count down to 60 seconds when everyone's in. But again, we don't know. We're just gonna let them take their time. I'd rather them fix it than have to reset the whole thing again. So we're just gonna be a little patient here. Sorry to keep you guys waiting, but we're doing our best to make this a let's say enjoyable experience. All
Yes,
right, yeah, I can do that.
we
If
better
if
see
anyone gets
Barks
a
in the
triple
chat.
kill with, if anyone gets a triple kill in this game, oh, you know I'm gonna make some noise. I'm gonna wake up my roommates for that.
Let's see here. Yes, I'm gonna have chat up, so we better see some Barks in the chat. For
Oh yeah,
sure.
100%. I want to see hype in the chat the second some stuff starts going crazy, because I know that in these games stuff only goes crazy like 1 or 2 rounds and then it's back to your normal Counter-Strike gameplay. So oh yeah, I'm gonna go nuts. Trust me. Yeah, I did try out CS2 myself, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what about it changed other than like the look, but the game felt easier for some reason. Like it felt way easier to like play and like score massive plays. It's like I don't know if they made it easier for that kind of stuff to happen, but again, just from my point of view, in my time playing, it's definitely a better experience. But it seems like the game has started now. We're gonna start on our pistol round, or is it knife? I can't tell the difference.
It looks like they're starting off with a knife round for some reason.
I'm cool with that. But- oh, ooh, looks like we may have lost a few hours. Oh, okay. Yeah, that I think that might have been a fun round. um, oh, it seems like they've sent it back to warm up. Again, don't know what this is about. There's a lot of jumping around here going on. But I think, yeah, no, we're back to normal gameplay. Now it's the pistol round. All right. All right, so I'm seeing a lot of armor buys. Seems like we have one of ours buying a defusal kit, and ooh, someone's buying a lot of util. Yeah, I do find interesting that was it Virginia Tech is buying armor on the T side. Me personally, I think that's a very interesting decision since USBs are designed for headshots. As we can see here, nice. Oh, 2 headshots right off the bat. Trades it off. Oh my god, a triple headshot right in banana. Now it's a 4v2. Things are looking really, really tense right now for Virginia Tech. Seems like UCF definitely has things locked under control, and we get to see some smoke bombs in action. Actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
and this is looking like a tough spot for Virginia Tech. Looks like what they're going to want to do here is just try to find a way to get some picks before they can proceed. And it looks like it did work out. UCF did get picked off. They still have numbers advantage, but there's going to be more work done by Virginia if they want to make something out of this.
Yeah, they do have. Is that a smoke? Yeah, they have one more smoke left, and it seems like UCF has used basically all of their utility trying to zone off Virginia Tech. But a few more picks like that, and I think Virginia Tech might be able to pull this back. Again, no one knows where anyone is right now. It's just a waiting game. Seems like our last guy on A is getting a little impatient, is moving towards Archway, and now he's hiding over on yeah, an Arch. But it seems like a rotation is in order here. No vision yet, but footsteps are heard. It's a nice headshot from pause, and oh my god, it looks like our last T player is trying to get the bomb plan, just trying to get that last bit of money. Now everyone's converging. This is looking pretty bad. Oh, clean kill. Two clean
Muppet
kills.
with 2.
Nice 1v1. Oh my god. Ooh, takes a shot. Fakes it defusal. So Evie picks up the kit. I was about to say he doesn't have a kit, but now he does. He does have to reload though. Things are looking a little tense, and Muppet secures the round. Clutches 1v3. Absolutely crazy work from Muppet here. Waiting that pistol round. That was actually amazing. What do you think? What do you think, Will?
Yeah, that was quite insane. To be honest, I think UCF did play that well. That was just a very good play by Muppet. He just got 2 back-to-back kills, and as you could see, UCF even waited after they got that second or that 4th pick. They waited to go in together as 3, but Muppet was able to just find a way to just take control and pick 2 off of them. And even with that defuse kit, there was just nothing UCF could do in that situation. Good job, Virginia Tech.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just what I love about CS. You can literally just headshot your way through and you can still make things work. It's not like other games where you do have to rely a lot on your team. But it looks like Muppet is showing off more headshots again. Ooh, and then Miss Zeus, a little unfortunate, but seems like Banana might be the play again. They got picked down there and they might want to push it. They know that they have the guns advantage. But maybe a rotation's in order, and a rotation is in order. Pus is falling back on A, and it seems like our T side friends are pushing in. Oh, a nice little headshot kill. Oh my god, a double kill from 2Dog. It seems like the ambush is in order. Muppet is down. Now our last guy on A is trapped in pit. And despite having a gun, it's looking pretty bad for him. And oh my god, what an absolute...
Was that a 3-dog? Was that a 3-dog right there? I think it was.
2Dog gets a 3-dog. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, that was amazing positional play by UCF there. Just they had a gun disadvantage. They lost a pistol round. They didn't force buy. They just stuck with their pistols, trusted their headshots, and they just waited to catch Virginia Tech off guard. And it seemed to work this time.
Yeah, it looked like 2Dog really stepped up there, and they did such a good job just recovering after that first pistol round loss. And now they have the economy advantage, and it looks like they're going to just try to maintain that for the rest of this half, hopefully.
Yeah, that is the goal for them. And again, just looking at the money right now, yeah, UCF's in a really good spot. They didn't have to buy as many guns because they just picked up AKs straight off the enemy. Actually, one of us has a Galil, actually. Quite an interesting decision. But hey, it's free. Oh my god, it looks like our friend with the Galil is trapped inside Arch. Oh my god, 2Dog getting the double kill. It seems like Noix is going to have to finish things off. Gets a nice headshot on Muppet. And now it's a 4v1. Things are now looking great. 2 AKs staring into each other's faces. Oh! And here comes the M4 sneaking around, trying to catch that pick.
As you can see, like UCF is playing very patient right now. They're taking their time. They're not letting him get any picks. They're letting them walk into him, and as you can see, it works out for them, and they get that round win. 2Dog with the 2Dog once again. Good job, UCF.
Yeah, I would say that was amazing positional play, and I'm not sure if you noticed, but we had I'm not sure who it was, but one of our own was pushing through Banana, trying to like pinch that last guy from Virginia, just in that little area by mid. We had every angle covered. It was not looking great. But hey, it could have been a clutch, but unfortunately it wasn't. We just hope for these things to happen. Even though oh my god. It looks like Muppet is once again just showing off amazing headshots, taking out 2Dog immediately. Yeah, those picks are never great to feel when you're on the receiving end, but this might be the start of a great win for Virginia Tech. It seems like they're taking their time this time. They don't want to push too hastily because when they did that, the angles were apparently not covered enough, and they just got dinged. So they're not going to let that happen again. Now. What do you think the play is this time, Will? What do you think they're trying to do here?
It looks like they're just waiting for UCF to make some sort of mistake off of that pick. And I think this is pretty smart. When you have man advantage, you don't really want to do too much. You kind of want to wait and let the clock run down to see if the team with the man disadvantage makes a mistake. But eventually, they're going to have to do something here. Unfortunately, they do have a gun disadvantage, so they're going to just try to find a way to find a site that has less people. And UCF is doing a good job at info starving them and not letting them get too much information and making them peek so that they can get these picks and regain that man advantage. But it looks like the Knights are still hiding around. It looks like Eevee gets caught. Eevee gets one.
Oh, a double kill. Oh, a triple 4 down.
Wow.
Oh my god.
What a good trap play right there.
That's quite the ambush. Yeah, despite having like the numbers advantage, I mean, just again, info starving the enemy team, just make sure they did not know where the CTs were. It really is just morale killer because you don't want to push. You don't have guns. You don't want to peek those angles because an AK is going to win it against a Glock, and you don't want to be facing that. If, you're the one getting the if it was Muppet peeking that, I wouldn't want to be a Muppet right there.
Oh yeah, 100%. And as you can see, the second they peaked, 4 Knights just came out of nowhere and just brought them all down. It looks like there's going to be a change in pace here by Virginia Tech. They're going to try to push up Banana a little more aggressively, but the util is going to stop them.
Yeah, 2 nades and a molly is gonna definitely stop them. Not that much damage, but it seems like the idea now for Virginia Tech is to waste UCF's all of their utility. And that's a nice pick from M16. Man, he sure wishes there's an M16 in this game, but he doesn't need one. He's got an AK taking out Noise for free, and now they might be able to snowball that into a nice clean round. But again, UCF is definitely just taking their time, knowing that they are playing CT. There's no reason to push, and they're just waiting for Virginia Tech to make a mistake. That's a flash thrown, and it seems like UCF now knows there's about 4 people Banana, and I'm not sure if Virginia Tech really cares. They're still pushing it, and even though there's a rotation going on, they still have the advantage right now. And oh my god, nice little pick from Flux. Checking the angles. Plus is on his way. EV scores a pick. Oh my god, only one though. Muppet finishes him off very quickly. I think 2Dog is running, trying to back up. Doesn't want to get picked. He's got a nice op. He doesn't want to lose it right now. His team just died, and you know he doesn't have that much money. He's gonna want to save that. 4 versus 2. I think this is a save round for UCF. I'll say that was very good. Very good on Virginia Tech's part. They really just pressed their advantage, and I think they definitely just snowballed that completely from that first pick. What do you think?
Oh yeah, 100%. They took Banana pretty aggressively. It worked out for them. Unfortunately, the Knights weren't able to get the trades that they needed to in order to maintain site control. And because of this 2-1 disadvantage, they're going to save, which makes sense because 2Dog only has $700 in the bank account right now, invested so much into that op. They want to make sure that they can kind of use it and create value off of it for the remainder of this half. So, yeah, it makes sense for them saving. And hopefully that op gets utilized somehow this half. We'll see what happens.
Right. I have seen 2Dog trying to contest mid with that op. I think he tried that this round as well, but I mean, Muppet has been going crazy with his headshots. He knows that angle very well, and he's trying to make sure that even if like he's only got like a Deagle or something, he's gonna take down that opper. He's very confident in that. I'm not sure if he's doing that now since he doesn't have much money and an AK to his name, but it is definitely a threat that 2Dog is definitely being well aware of. He two Dog's backing up. Like he knows that he might get headshot the second he peeks his face. He knows Muppet's watching. He does not want to lose that op immediately, or just give a free pick at all. But from the looks of the position right now, this might be an A angle for Virginia Tech.
Looks like 2Dog is posted up on some sort of off angle, waiting for the push out. Looks like he is aware of this A play here. M16 man is going to get pushed back from the smoke. Will he go through it? I don't believe he will. Oh, he actually does. Wow, they use the grenade play to dissipate the smoke, and they get picks. The trades go out into Virginia Tech's favor. We have Flux here lurking up top of apartments. Does he detect Pos here? I'm not sure if he does. Pos playing very patiently, very quietly, detecting all of this utility. He knows there's multiple people here. He does not get the pick. Oh my god, Flux with the jumping headshot. That's crazy.
I wouldn't call that lucky, but he did know that angle is there. He did check that, so I'll give it to him on that. But it seems like
for sure.
Looks like was it TB? I'll call him TB. Not too big, not too big for losses, but TB is same. I'm gonna shorten it. Looks like TB is gonna be saving his M4 this round. Yeah, things are now looking great for UCF. Seems like Virginia Tech has found their stride for the moment, and is definitely taking these rounds, taking these wins. Absolutely just trying to bait out all of the utility from UCF, just waiting for all those mollies to smoke to go away, and then just pushing. They know that even though the clock is kind of against them, there's still time. Like there's still enough time to push. So this is going to be a nice, solid streak going for Virginia Tech, and let's see if they can find our last victim. Oh, so close.
Oh yeah, Virginia Tech, they've been doing a good job controlling that A main choke and finding a way to explode off of it together to get those initial picks. And it seems like those picks are just getting into their favor where they're having this man advantage, which helps them a lot easier navigate which side they want to take further into the round. Let's see if UCF can find a way to counteract that.
Yeah, it seems like even though it's kind of a forced decision, Two Dog has let go of the op, mainly because he doesn't have the money to buy one, but he still wants to contest that mid angle with the deagle. Looks like that is a nice pick for Goose on Eevee over, is that in Banana? I think that's in Banana. And it seems like it might be a B angle, even though the bomb was left over in T. They might be trying this round without a bomb. I know that feeling very well. You know that one guy that just drops the bomb and no one picks it up. Then everyone realizes, wait, no one has a bomb. I feel like this is one of those moments. We'll see if Virginia Tech figures that out. But right now, actually, I was about to say this looks like a B angle, but the team looks really split right now. We got one guy hold up in apps, two Preston mid staring down mid, and then just two just sitting in banana. I think they're just waiting for anyone to make a mistake, make a move. It is 5v4, and even though it's a 5v4, the home field advantage is always kicking in when you're playing Inferno. But it seems like from the looks of it, it looks like Virginia Tech did realize someone had to grab the bomb. And just look at UCF. They're just holding like in these so tight angles, just like not showing themselves. Like 1 second you look away and you're just getting shot in the face.
Oh my
Almost chokes
gosh.
that. M16 gets that kill, and it is a B angle. It turns out. It seems like with UCF hiding over an A, they forgot to realize they can just walk through Arch, and that's a nice flank angle for Virginia Tech. So this might be another save round for Pos here. You know, he only has an XM. He's got to save whatever he has.
Yeah, the map control from Virginia Tech was definitely the reason that they won there. As you can see, there was a crazy timing from the T side where they were able to get into counter terrorist side and just get them from behind. Not only that, like we said before, that initial pick is just helping them just decide what they want to do, waiting for the other team to make a mistake. And getting that pick so early is just letting them, play the game slowly, let them play their own game. And yeah, UCF needs to find a way to stop that initial pick from happening so early into the round. If they can do that, I think that they'll have a much easier time defending on this map for sure.
Oh, 100%. I think for them, I think the angle here is like probably stop contesting those very very long angles. Like don't push up banana, don't push up mid. Just hold up in sight. Don't give them any information about anything. Just don't waste as much utility. Just wait for like a flash to go off or something and maybe play on that. But just don't peek mid because again, you're defending. You don't need to press an advantage. Like getting a pick might be cool, but I mean the risk you're taking for that far outweighs the possible benefit. But it seems like it doesn't matter because Noix is getting a nice clean double kill. Oh my god, it's completely ignoring my advice. I'm not sure if he's listening, but Jesus Christ, I guess it does work after all if you get the right moment. And now that is a 5v3 on the side of UCF. Complete turnaround, honestly. I think Noix just needed his M4A1S Mecha Industries to kick into high gear. But very nice double kill from him. Let's see if Virginia Tech can pull this back, despite the huge disadvantage they have.
And I feel like UCF is going to do everything that they can to just not give them a pick. They're going to go ahead and try to play retake here. That's what I believe, or do as well as they can with some sort of crossfire. Virginia Tech is playing pretty well here right now. They're scaling up into banana, not making any noise, which is good. Playing together like this is definitely what you want to do when you're a man disadvantage, especially on attack side.
It looks like Eevee spots one of the terrorists. I think a play here, like we can see here that all three of Virginia Tech are literally just pushing through a banana, right? I think I think it's part of the mind game. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's part of the mind game. And yeah, we see this right now. Mub is getting a nice headshot. The site is taken over basically completely. I think the mind game here is oh shit, wait, hold up. Oh my god. Pardon my language. Looks like that's a nice double kill from Eevee there. Jesus Christ. Just completely shutting down this play I thought was so great. And now this is back in the hands of UCF. 1v3. And yeah, Noing's cleaning that up, getting his 3rd kill of the round. But oh my god. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think this is part of the mind game, because if you saw UCF, they were split completely, like equally on A and B, right? Like I think UCF was really thinking like, okay, we don't want to get flanked again, right? So let's actually hold this. And again, we don't know where they're pushing, so let's split. And this means that, well, why would Virginia Tech like split up like that, have a worker just push together and overwhelm that site? Even though you have the numbers disadvantage, well, that numbers advantage only works if you need to control a huge area, like the entire map. And when it comes to a certain site, you only have like 2, maybe 3 people. So I think that was a good idea, but again, I think just Noinks and Eevee just going crazy with M4s just completely shut that down, which, again, another reason why I love this game. Just getting those headshots just completely turns the game around completely. But let's see how this round turns out for both teams here.
Yeah, it looks like there's still going to be some commotion here at the A main. I do respect UCF with their aggressiveness, continuing to fight for this A main, even though they were getting picked off early, and it rewarded them last round, of course, with that double kill. Flux here, he's in a good spot. They probably know that they're in apps. Looks like he's going to just hold there with his Mecha Industries. 2Dog doing some parkour on the shingles, holding this good angle on apps. Looks like they're aware of it, and they. Oh my god! And they're aware. They're aware. Crazy.
Oh, look at that! Just oh my god, Noix is completely utilizing the new smoke mechanics, and we forgot to mention that actually when talking about this game. Yeah, this new smoke mechanics, absolutely new level of play that is I've never seen before, which I think is amazing. I guess we just saw that in action. Grenade straight into a revealed headshot, which normally would have been covered by smoke, which leads into a nice trade, but. Oh my god, that one headshot on 2Dog, dirty. So dirty. I'm actually shocked by that, but amazing work. And it looks like this is another B angle. Oh my god.
Looks like they're executing pretty well. Looks like they're going to take the side, but Eevee with lurking. Oh, unlucky. One Flux is there. He's aware of it. Let's see if they can make something out of this. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but at least they're right next to each other. There is a smoke on the site. It's dissipating. Poss is going to try to fight for this. And here we go. He's going to try to use that new smoke mechanic to get that grenade to dissipate the smoke, but it doesn't happen. Looks like this is just going to be a save. They don't have enough health, and time is running out.
Yeah,
and
not
as you
enough
can see,
not enough utility.
not enough money, not enough anything.
just not enough. Just not enough this round. Maybe next round. We'll see. That again, right now the game is tied. Well, it's about to be 5-4 in the favor of Virginia Tech, but the game is tied. Save the money. We can probably pull this back. They're thinking. But again, it's always about those early picks. And try to make sure who gets them first. Like, who are we trading? What's the play here? Because like again, the trading is actually better for T side because then you can spread the CTs really thin. So you don't want to give those up when you're playing CT. And oh, it seems like there's a little timeout going on right now for about 20 seconds here. Nice little break, I guess. I think they're strategizing a little bit. But I don't know. What do you think a good angle is here for UCF? They've been struggling a little bit.
To be honest, Virginia Tech has just been doing a very good job clearing the angles that UCF has been on. Like, as you can see, 2Dog was in that very good angle on shingles where he just got pre-aimed, and I think these common angles that UCF is doing are just not working. They need to find a way to either find some sort of off angle or just trade each other a lot better because these 1-1 picks that the Virginia Tech is being able to do, like you said, is an advantage for them because they get to spread UCF thin while they can all hit a site together. So they need to find a way to either just not get picked, play retake, or find a trade.
Yeah. I think finding a trade is possible if you take an off angle. Like, again, we've seen those crazy plays Noings has been throwing off here, just getting a nice double kill. I think if we catch like Virginia Tech off guard, it's very easy to get a nice double goal. But I guess you could say about anyone. Like if you play just on your normal angles, you're probably gonna get headshot. Like those shots get pre-fired very often, especially in pro play. You're gonna check those, so you can't use those same angles, can't use those same tricks you would probably run in solo queue. But it seems like right now, TB is just trying to get a little jump peek here, trying to see is anyone pushing banana. He's trying to get as much information as possible, but looks like he's not going to get any because this looks like an A angle. Seems like most of our Virginia Tech players are sitting around in apps mid, just waiting for someone to push, someone to get impatient, someone to get bored. But it seems like UCF is well prepared for that. They got 4 people ready, prepared to retake A or just defend A if need be. You got 1 guy in Graveyard, 1 guy in Pit, 1 guy in Arch, which kind of doubles as B because he can easily rotate. But looks like I think something's about to break out here. Molly goes out into Pit, flashes, smokes, another Molly into Pit. They really want to clear that area. And oh my god, 2Dog catches Flux, checking the angle. He knows that's a double. It's a nice double kill. 2Dog with the 2. Plus with his own double, and that is the last guy. Molly's right in Goose's face.
Oh my
but
gosh.
It doesn't matter. Goose rushes
Nice.
in, and that's not enough. Noise cleans up the kill.
Well, that was fantastic. That was perfect. As you can see, they did a crossfire right there pretty well. If 2Dog just wasn't able to get those kills, which he did, fortunately, he was able to get traded off very easily by Pos. They just need to, I think they need to do that, find a way to play more passive because I think that works out in their favor. I think their teamwork and trades works out in their favor, and I think their solo plays, although they are mechanically gifted, they need to find a way to just work as a team.
Yeah, I do agree with that. And again, with the off angle idea, 2Dog was sitting in the middle of Pit. Like, and we saw Flux pre-fire the same angle he got. I think he killed Noinks in that angle previously. He would have checked the exact same angle again, pre-fired it. Oh, that's a nice Kobe on Goose from TB here. Nice prediction here. That's a nice pick for UCF. Now it's a 5v4. And from the looks of it, bomb is sat over in mid, second mid. This might be another A angle if there is any angle at all here. It's again 5v4. Things aren't looking great for Virginia Tech, but again with these off angles and these random spontaneous plays, you really just catches people off guard because again a lot of what you practice is very routine, very I guess involuntary. It's kind of muscle memory to check those angles, so you're not prepared for that one time. Oh, he's a bit down here instead. Like you're not prepared for that if you're preparing for one side. So you either need a teammate to cover for you, or you just need to play for like a pick rather than what you're used to, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, 100%. And it looks like the Virginia Tech team is going to start to work up banana, but the bomb is a little bit ways away from them. It looks like they might try to wait for that so they can all go in together.
Oh, looks like the smoke. The smoke for Cross. Oh my god, the grenade blocks it, knocks it away. TB with a double kill, with a triple. Oh my god, I told you I was gonna go crazy with a triple kill. Oh my god, TB with the triple, absolutely shutting down the play. I mean, Jesus Christ, that was amazing. Just again playing with that smoke.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like with that smoke, just putting it in that CS2 smoke, you can change the game a lot. Plays like that are not possible in CSGO. With that grenade smoke combo, you can find openings within a fraction of a second to get crazy kills and clips that the enemy team will just not expect. And just like that, UCF, they were able to secure 6 rounds this half. I would say that's pretty successful.
Oh, that's definitely very successful. On CT, that was very good. And on top of that, you're worrying the enemy's playstyle. You're worrying their patience, their very subtle movements rather than big action plays. Well, I guess a big action play for the end. You wait for it, and then you just send it right on through. But it seems like looks like a banana contest is taking place here. I think TB is trying his best to hold back Goose, but Goose is just going to walk right through up against the wall, just waiting for someone to push. Let's switch back over to mid here. Oh, looks like a nice little peek. Almost catches UCF here. But yeah, again, like these very tight angles. And look at that smoke. Just blocking the sideline completely. But just waiting for the util. I think it's just all bait. just that action mid, all bait, rotating back to him. Look, I'm like just the way that Virginia Tech just baits out all of the mollies, all of the smokes from UCF. Now they're not going to have any for the retake. Like, look, all UCF has is 3 flashes, 2 mollies, and a nade. You're going to need a smoke for this one. And even though UCF is up 2 people, it's 5-3 right now. All that util, it's going to end up going waste. But unfortunately, I don't think the timing was perfect here because 20 seconds left. Virginia Tech has to make a play. Goose goes down. Oh, a double kill. Oh my god. TB with a double kill. And is that secure? That is this half completely done. 7-5.
What a good half by UCF. As you could see, every single one of them is doing their job, pulling their weight, and every kill that they've had is an impact kill. Don't let the leaderboard fool you. Even though Two Dogs on the bottom, his multi-kills have single-handedly secured entire rounds for UCF. So UCF playing as a one cohesive machine, doing very well, and with that 7-5 half, doing quite a good job. Don't want to take anything away from Virginia Tech, though. They are quite the threat. This could go either way. Such a close game. We'll see if the tides turn within this second half.
And again, well, like I said before, most people prefer CT more, so that there might be a bit of psychology going through here. But it seems like UCF is going through some sort of off play, running through Arch. I think Virginia Tech has caught on, though. They're already rotating. Oh my god, A-Rock getting a first pick, first blood. TB getting another. Paz securing a third. Oh my god, I think this is a nice secure for A here. Oh my god, and it looks like Paz caught M16 pulling his gun out. And I think Flux is struggling here, knowing securing kill on Muppet. I think Flux is going to play this. Doesn't want to save his armor. And oh my god, a shot to the face. That does not feel good at all. So he's like, I'm low. They're going to push me. I'm going to try it, and run straight into 4 people. Very amazing play by UCF. Very unorthodox, just running through Arch. But, I mean, it's, again, those unorthodox plays that catch people out of their comfort zone.
Yeah, that aggressiveness just definitely works with them pretty well. They were so close to T-spawn, as you could see. They were getting kills, like, right there. There's just no chance for rotations. And with that pistol round, they're going to have good eco. Looks like they're going to have an AK this round as well. Let's see if they can find a way to raid boss with it and get some huge picks.
Yeah, we got a double AK at Galil. And a Mac-10 and Scout. You see, that's interesting, but I think it looks like our friend with the Scout here really wants to run an op soon. I think EV's setting up a smoke. I think this might be a B angle. Or a bait. It could be a bait. Given how much there's been util baiting this game. I wouldn't be surprised if EV is setting up like a smoke bait with his team. But there's a lot of flashes and smokes thrown on the side of UCF. Oh, wait, no, that's a lie. Those are just flashes. We still have 4 smokes. But yeah, I think the play here is just being patient. The bomb is walking through mid right now. Oh, it looks like M16 heard that scout get pulled out. But I don't think Two Dog realizes that M16 is sitting right there, just waiting patiently with a USP, waiting to aim at the face. Because I don't think Two Dog has a helmet. With that M16 not even taking a shot. I'm not sure if he sees him. Oh, looks like Two Dog has been spotted. M16, trying to one-way that. Wow. Right through the smoke, straight in the face. Ugh. Oh, TB just running it through, killing Goose. Oh my god, Paz getting another pick. Picks on every side of the map. Honestly, I'm not even sure if Virginia Tech even knows where the bomb is right now. They're just struggling to stay alive. Muppet goes down. USP versus Galil, not a fun matchup. And I think that's bomb planted on B right there. And I think A-Rock is going to struggle to make his way through this one if he chooses to move away from A site. But I'm not sure if UCF knows that A-Rock only has a USP. But even with the USP, you can still like one-shot somebody. But it looks like, A-Rock gets that kill on Two Dog. Yeah, just like that. Perfect timing. Absolutely cinematic even. And now A-Rock has a bit of a chance to get a few more picks before he goes. He already bought nothing this round. No armor, no util. Just went with his pistol, saving completely. Look at that. He's got himself a nice scout. I think UCF wants to contest with that with an AK. Not sure if that's worth the risk. But let's see if any more last minute picks. Oh, Noinks takes out A-Rock. Oh, unfortunate. Noinks getting that nice headshot with the AK. We've seen his nice headshots with M4s, but headshots with AKs are going to be a lot more effective. And let's see if Noings can pull those off as well as he pulls off his M4 headshots.
This is going to be quite a critical round for both teams. As you can see, both teams are going to be buying up completely. If UCF finds a way to win this round, they're probably going to just run away with their economy for the rest of this half. So this is a critical round for Virginia Tech. They need to find a way to win this round and do it as cleanly as possible to keep their guns in the next round.
Yeah, of course. And it seems like, oh, Evie gets the first pick, and that is a trade in favor of UCF 4v3. And it looks like the smoke goes off on the connecting to CT. I forget what that angle's called. But it looks like that's a very solid take, very well executed by UCF, just running it through, just like completely opposite what they did last round. Instead of playing it safe, waiting, they already just sent it right through, catching everyone off guard. Like, you play around, you think, okay, they might try something similar to that, or you have that thought in the back of your mind, even if you're not like actually actively thinking they're going to try that again. Your mind's thinking, okay, that's what happened last round. You're going to subconsciously think of a plan to counter that instead of, well, the exact opposite, just running right through. And I think that seemed to work this time. Even though it's a 4v3, yeah, Virginia Tech really wants to save their guns. They don't have the money to sacrifice. And UCF is just running away with loads of money in their name, thousands of dollars right in their paychecks. And yeah, like, what do you think? How's this going to turn out?
UCF, I feel like their tempo is they play quite quickly. They execute pretty aggressively, and I think that if Virginia Tech wants to find a way to get back into this, they need to either play full retake or take the opposite map control that UCF is giving up with their aggressiveness.
Right. Yeah, because if you're, yeah, I do agree with that. Because if you're being aggressive, I mean, you're pushing through banana, your whole team pushing through that. Well, that's mid open, easy flank. Well, not easy, but it's a very nice flank. You can definitely do a nice pinch on site, which again is a retake play. But yeah, you have a lot of control here, especially with how much space mid and second mid have on A side in comparison to B side. If you make a play on either one, that leaves a huge window open just to take the other one. We'll see if that actually does happen. But from the looks of it, again, it looks like just I think Virginia Tech really wants to try the same kind of util zoning control UCF did on their CT round. They're just moving around, trying to play for picks, which I think is what most people do these days. They play for picks, wait for someone to go down and make a play based off that. But again, just a lot of util trading here. Noinks is setting up a smoke, really wants to push short here, but M16 is waiting patiently behind that smoke bomb, waiting for that shot to go off and tries to pre-fire straight through that smoke. Doesn't get it, but Flux takes down Noinks for him, and oh my god, looks like Pos catches A-Rock with a grenade in his hand. Now I think yeah, it's Flux left on site on his own, holding it completely. He's got a friend in the library, but as of right now, he's sitting there by himself. M16 actually is going to come up and join him on that. But again, the longer you wait with this 4v4, the more advantage T side is going to get. That's a very nice trade for UCF. They're going to definitely take advantage of that. I think the play here is, oh, they might rotate B. We're not sure yet, though. We don't see anything. Oh, now we see something. Oh, and UCF is going right in there, taking out Goose. Nice clean kill for 2Dog. And I think that's just a nice sight take by UCF. Seems like Muppet's going to try to contest this through Church. Ooh. Looks like we're going to have roast chicken tonight. I think Flux heard something over an underpass because looks like we have a little terrorist sitting in there. Yep, he saw it.
There is.
Oh, Pos' AK right in Flux's hands. But hey, that's still a loss for Virginia Tech. They got some guns, but UCF still's got the money. The win is probably gonna be 11-5. Yeah, 11-5. Looks like Muppet really wanted to get out of there. Almost got 2Dog on his way out, but fortunately didn't. Just almost didn't get that pick. I think 2Dog has his boys behind him, ready to back him up. And I think the rest are just saving, hiding, trying to save wherever they have, because things are looking things aren't looking too great for Virginia Tech. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, just looking at their money in comparison to UCF, like even if it's a full team wipe on in favor of Virginia Tech, that's still another full buy for UCF in the next round. It's not gonna matter too much. Unless they lose twice, but the odds of that happening right now aren't very high. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Muppet gets a nice triple kill, and Evie just runs straight through a Molotov. And just look at that. Just trying to completely counteract the psychology here. Just running straight through, taking over Banana as fast as possible. They really just want to add pressure to that. Ooh, trying to grenade tech almost catches the pick, but it doesn't exactly work. Seems like Fox is also playing an aggressive angle here. I think Pos knows what's going on. Is playing very safely, just waiting for that move. Ooh. Oh, we hear that AK. Fox is waiting there. I'm not sure if he's at headshot level. Oh, he doesn't need headshot level. Pos is down.
Oh my gosh, nice.
Ooh. No, he finishes off Flux there. A-Rock has to back up. I think A-Rock cleaned up the kill for his teammate. But right now it's 3-4 in favor of Virginia Tech. They have more numbers on the defensive side. Not too great. But what they don't have is the location of the bomb, which is very important. So again, they're split up. If UCF decides to full push the site, looks like it's gonna be a 3v1 almost, because seems like we got A-Rock sitting by himself in pit. His closest teammate over in CT, things aren't looking too great, and the flash goes out. And it seems like A-Rock is gonna throw him all. He thinks someone's in apps, but he gets a pick on his way out though. Trying to buy his team a little bit of time, trying to give him just a little bit of something to work with. TB is running at 12 health. He's not looking too good. His armor's not looking that great either. My phone needs to turn off. Yeah, it seems like this might be just like waiting the timeout. And it seems like we have two kits over on the side of Virginia Tech. And TB gets a kill before his death. A nice little trade there. 2v1, two dogs struggling to survive. And I think that's a nice clean win for Virginia Tech. Nice retake. They actually got a retake in, which is very good. We actually haven't seen a retake yet win, I don't think, this game so far.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. And the Virginia Tech team did quite a good job stalling on B. As you can see, they had one anchor player on A who was able to get that one pick before he left, and that really made the job a little bit easier for his team rotating from B site. I think he did his job pretty well, and yeah, just the teamwork there. Also, as you can see, as UCF was taking that aggressive map control on Banana, Virginia Tech did do quite a good job in taking the opposite space of apps, like we were conversing about before. So kudos to them.
Yeah, 100%. It makes me think that they are listening to the stream. They're taking our advice. That's great. I mean, every round's a learning experience. You learn something new every day. So I would say that's very good. Adaptability, you could say. But now it seems like with what we've learned so far, it seems like the aggressive plays are still in action. I'm seeing someone over in quad just saying that down there. That's a nice little off angle. Well, it's a normal angle, but you can consider an off angle given what the plays have been so far. Seems like that's a nice little smoke in the connector. Muppet's a little smoked up, but he's gonna wait in there. Just waiting out the smoke. I'm not sure if anyone's gonna push that. Yeah, right now it seems like everyone's just sitting around waiting for anyone to make a mistake. Pos really wants to push this. Oh, and there goes the smoke. Here comes the flash. Oh, the molly though kind of zones them out. 2 util for 1. I'm not sure if Pos wants to throw another flash. And I think the play is B here. The bomb is over at B. Noinks throws a molly over in the back corner. Pos gets his kill. Evie gets his kill. Oh my god, this might be a nice win here. Oh my god, Muppet scoring a kill on TB. Noinks finishes him off on Coffin, throwing him into the coffin. And it seems like that is a nice take for UCF on B site. 4-2. This might be a save angle, but that'll mean the round goes to 12-6, which is not great. I think it's not first to 13. That's Valorant. What I forget what it's first to 13. Okay, all right, thank you. Yeah, so I'm not sure if Virginia Tech wants to contest this here. They might just want to play for a match point. Because I mean, look at the money. It's not looking too great, and UCF has four guns just aimed right at those angles. And it'll be very, very demoralizing if any of Virginia Tech goes down right now, because yeah, those guns matter. Every single dollar matters. But it seems like, oh, A-Rod gets the first pick. Evie's down. And I think the rest of the team is informed. Knowing Scoot goes down, Flux gets his kill. And I think UCF is kind of watching the backs now. They're all concerned. Oh, Two Dog almost takes a bullet to the head, barely survives that. But now it's match point on the side of UCF, 12-6. That's quite the gap. But I don't know, with those M4s, I think Virginia Tech could actually make a play here, and I think they're taking a timeout to make sure they can get it.
Yeah, this is quite unfortunate for Virginia Tech. UCF is just running away with this this map right now. It looks like their terrorist side is quite effective in just taking sites quite aggressively. And yeah, I mean, I think Virginia Tech has had the greatest success when they did those full site retakes and that map control. But just having that man disadvantage when it's a 5v2 take at the beginning of the round is just not working out for them, because those trades are just not going in their favor. And the Knights are just capitalizing on that. They're just continuing to do what works, you know?
Yeah, 100%. I think another mistake is just again just going for those trades like on CT side. You don't want to do that, which is why playing aggressive doesn't always work. Even if you do win the trade, you have a huge chance of losing it, and you lose it even if it's like a 1-for-1. You're still losing because you're losing map control, which is what you need on CT side. So even though it is nice to get those nice, I guess, cheesy plays on the top fraggers, I mean, it's not like so cute where people are relying on that top guy. The team is fully compact. They all rely on each other. They're as strong as their weakest link, and their weakest link is pretty freaking strong. I'm not gonna lie. So I will say that going for those trades is probably not the best idea. Like you could get lucky, but just for risk management, you probably don't want to go on those high risk ventures. But it seems like you have just, oh my god, just getting just two massive picks. Jesus Christ, that probably doesn't even matter. The strategy put into that, just pre-firing those angles. I think Virginia Tech got a little comfortable with how well Mub has been taking out those free fires. That I think they forgot that UCF can also do the same exact thing. And this might be game 4, round 1. 5-2, not looking too great. But hey, maybe something can happen or not. Sorry, I'm 16. Noix definitely. I'm not sure if Noix deserves that, but very, very, very decisive victory for UCF on this first round. We're going again, right? For round 2. All right.
Wow, huge. UCF's T side is looking pretty strong on Inferno, so just anyone else that's watching, just take note of that. Just take note. If you want to be good at this game, just run up everything on Inferno, just like UCF does, and you'll be as good as them. 100%. I
All right,
promise
well,
you.
maybe don't do that in solo queue. Yeah, get a few friends and try that. That might work. But yeah, given that game, 13-6, very very steep victory. If I'm not mistaken, it's Premier. So what I'm thinking is, what do you think the next map's gonna be?
I honestly couldn't tell you what the next map is. If I had to guess, it's probably going to be something that's a little more familiar.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure how much experience these players have on the newer maps in the competitive pools, such as what is it, Anubis and
Yeah, Anubis. What else? Like,
is it? It's not Aztec, right? No, it's not Aztec. Is it Ancient?
yeah,
Ancient. I think it's Ancient. Yeah, I know
remember?
UCF is successful in Ancient, but
Yeah.
not too familiar with Anubis. I don't know if I've seen any professional gameplay on Anubis. It's probably out there, but who knows?
Yeah, I have seen some pro play on Anubis, like I'd say like NACE or whatever it's called. That is Salt. What am I talking about? But yeah, I have seen some actual pro play, like competitive pro play on Anubis, but I haven't seen like college esports on Anubis, and I'm also not familiar with Anubis. I think I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Virginia Tech might want to get like Mirage or Dust 2. And I'm not saying that because like, oh, it's like a familiar map that everyone knows. I'm saying that because those long angles have been working pretty well for Virginia Tech. If you remember, Muppet was going crazy in mid last game at beginning when he was actually playing mid like aggressively on T side. I think long angles might work better for him. And I think Two Dog might also want that because I've noticed he's been running snipers, he's been running an op, scout, playing long angles. He might want those longer maps, and I think Mirage and Dust 2 definitely have those and are right up their alley, assuming that they don't get voted out first. I think Kier, I think the stream turned off. Yeah, it did. Yeah. We'll find out what the map is though. If it turns out UCF really wants to play Ancient and somehow gets it through without Virginia Tech banning it out, I would be kind of shocked. I also kind of wouldn't be shocked since UCF kind of wants that map. I think they would have the information to knowledge check Virginia Tech if they really want to go that route. But I think another possible idea. I'm not saying this might be a little biased because I like this map, but I'm thinking nuke maybe a lot of vertical angles to throw off anyone really. Like you got Heaven up on A site, B site has a decent amount of verticality with the whole railway, and I think it's definitely possible to definitely make something crazy happen on nuke. You have so many wall bangable walls. I think it's a fun map, and I think people play for fun as well. And I think you can definitely make some very crazy plays on it that no one's going to expect.
Yeah, and we'll just have to go ahead and see what that map is. Do we have an ETA on when that's going to start? Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, right now we're just waiting for it. But yeah, I think another thing, we didn't touch on this enough. The smoke tech. I saw both teams really trying to make that work, and it was definitely very fun to watch that because I haven't really seen that really get used much in my games when I play it. So it was definitely very cool to see like, oh, just what are you just throwing a grenade into a smoke and you just get rid of it for 5 seconds. That's cool. Yeah, I'll definitely say that's just. I'm not sure if you remember. There's this one play. Just I think Virginia Tech was trying to rush through, trying to take B site. They tried smoking off the connector to CT, and then just all of a sudden, a wild grenade just flies in, gets rid of that one smoke cover, and then just completely like shuts down the play immediately because then Virginia Tech just had to watch two angles and you had that one I forgot who it was. I think it was Noings just sitting in CT with his M4 just spraying down Virginia Tech completely, and that is just a complete ambush on the side of UCF, which is definitely amazing tactics, amazing synergy as well. Honestly, if I try that kind of play in solo queue, I throw a grenade in a smoke, I could not trust my one guy with an op sitting CT to even get a single kill. So I think it's definitely amazing seeing how we've seen these teams go crazy with these new mechanics, these new map locations. Because I'm pretty sure if you remember when I think Flux was sitting in Boiler and takes down Two Dog off of the the shingles. I think that's a new spot. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I remember that Old Inferno. And as well as that one angle, that one other part of shingles next to the balcony, that's new as well. Like these are all new things I've never played at before, and I'm actually very happy to see that even though this game has already been out for like 3 weeks, both teams have been able to go crazy with like all of the new stuff that's been implemented so quickly. They adapted almost immediately. They changed their play style based on, oh, you can't do this anymore, or you can do this now. I think that's just amazing how they managed to do that. And Kier, I think the stream turned off again. Okay.
I see. Did you check Steam to see if it needed an update? It's possible because they've been patching the game quite frequently.
That's weird. Also, I'm reading chat right now. It seems like people saying, "Oh, we're playing Office." I didn't know Office was in Premiere Queue, but you know, speaking
I
of
think
Office,
I think it's
I do.
Mirage. I think it's Mirage.
It's probably Mirage, but yeah, no, it seems like even our players are saying, "Oh yeah, yeah, we're playing Office." Honestly, I would be kind of I'll be stoked to find a pro game of Office. I kind of want to see what that's like. Even
Bring
though
back
it's kind of
Office.
bring back Office in Premiere Queue. Oh my god, I would love to see that. Office is like I feel like I'm gonna be honest. I feel like people in chat are being ironic about this, but I genuinely like playing Office. I actually think it's fun.
Oh
Even
yeah, no, it's a good
CT
map.
side, like people are like, "Oh, you can't play on CT because then you just chuck util on T side and you can't do anything for 5 minutes." I mean, yeah, but then they don't have util for the rest of the round, so you have like 30 seconds where you can go in and grab a hostage, which adds an extra 90 seconds. So it's not unbalanced. It's just honestly, I think people who complain about it don't know how to play Office. But yeah, it seems like your game is updating. I'm not sure. Has a map been chosen yet? I haven't heard from that yet. Seems like someone in the chat saying that we're playing on a different. Oh yeah, our stream's on a different version of the game because we keep updating it. So that's probably we can't. It's probably why we can't connect. Ooh, that might be true. Yeah, no, it does. Actually, yeah, no, it'll do that too. It will say. I think I'm not sure if they have to update as well because I think Valve just released a patch or something. But yeah, hopefully we get this cleared up so we can get into the second game. Is it Mirage though? I actually want to know what the next map is.
I think it's Mirage. If I am correct, I don't think Office or Dust 2 are in the competitive map pool.
Okay, all right.
But I know that's on Premiere at least. I don't know if everyone else follows the same map pool as that.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm also not sure we can if if you're allowed to play the same map again if they ever choose to. I'm not sure if they would choose to do that, but I can imagine that they don't want to play Inferno again, so they probably weren't going to change it up. Yeah, I think Mirage is definitely a very solid pick, very familiar map, a lot of nice angles you can play off of. Like you watch one video of 100 tips and tricks on Mirage. Yeah, you're going to learn some things. They can definitely use to throw people off. But I think with Mirage, again, those long angles, amazing for Muppet, Two Dog, anyone else who wants to run any long range weaponry. God forbid an auto if anyone actually equipped that in their weapon select. Um, but also you have an opportunity for some close plays over in apps and on B site. I think that's the duality of the site. You have of the map. You have very open A site, very open mid, but you have a very confined and close range B and underpass like connector to mid. I'd say like with that, along with Cat being a very nice counterplay. We're seeing in chat it's Mirage. Yeah, so it is Mirage. Okay. Um so yeah, Mirage definitely you have very nice counterplay on like Cat. You have a counterplay basically anywhere on that map actually, except for apps. But I will say that I do like Mirage simply because it's relatively simple and you can definitely have fun with any set of weaponry. Like I have a friend who will literally run a PP Bison, despite he's playing A. Don't know how he does it, but like you can definitely enjoy Mirage. There's a lot of plays to be made there, and I really hope we see some amazing tech. Very nice coordinated pushes on a very familiar map.
Yeah, no worries. We're just experiencing some technical difficulties, so if you guys could just stand by, and we appreciate your patience. We're going to get some more amazing Counter Strike gameplay, hopefully some more Two Dog moments, a lot more barking, and yeah. So just wait for us, and we'll get it suited for you guys. Again, apologies for the inconvenience, but I promise you, it's well worth the wait.
100%. I will say though, I am more than happy to wake up my dorm if someone gets an ace. if someone gets an ace this game somehow, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, and I'm not saying I expect anyone to get one, but if it does happen, I am more than happy to scream because I love aces. I try to get them myself, found them before, and seeing it recorded live on an esports match. Oh my god, yeah, that would be amazing. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. All right. So yeah. So while we figure this out, we're gonna take a little break. Go ahead, grab some water, grab a snack if you're hungry. We're gonna try to resolve this before the game starts, and yes, we will be back for the second game. So stay tuned. Don't close the stream just yet. We'll be right back. Thank you. Are we good?